빠져 너 그냥 포기해 기억하면서 그냥 술에 빠졌다
At the airport now
We have to say goodbye.
for the second time. Hopefully there's no third time round because things are getting out of hand. Sad as it may be, the ash planet does need to get back.
Okay, so I'm in the room, finally. Old-fashioned looking, but clean is what I'd say. Right in the beginning, you've got all our different towels and extra toiletries, because I think we're not allowed to have our room cleaned. We have to keep it clean. The bathroom, I have one thing I'm happy about. Shower and a bath. That is great. If I'm stuck in my room for 10 days straight, I'm gonna need a few baths to keep myself sane. Ooh. I just noticed they've given us conditioner, so I did not need to buy extra conditioner. Here we have a very cute and yet again old-fashioned cupboard with a trouser press. What? What the? I have never used this in my life. Pretending we're in a cafe. Cute little kettle. Very basic, clean bed. And everything I think from today onwards is gonna come in containers and I have to plate it myself. This is what the view looks like. We've got the train going down below, which I actually think is nice because I used to work for some people who had a train station next to them. So it's quite a comforting noise for me. I'm just really happy I'm on the top floor. You always feel like you have more space, I think. A bit more freedom on the top floor. And this, my friends, is about it. This is home for the next 10 days. So good luck to me. So I've been woken up at 7:30 with them delivering breakfast, even though I had no intention of getting up at 7:30. They didn't even wait for me to finish our breakfast before knocking again and wanting us to do our COVID test. Basically test ourselves, register it ourselves, and then hand it over. It's not like we're paying for people to make this easier for us. And it's basically the same government COVID test that I've done before, which at the time was for free. Now I'm paying probably like £100 for this, for no reason. As you can see, I'm in an echoey bathroom. It is the evening of day 3, and I'm gonna finally take a bath, so I'll transfer things from the shower. One thing I need to figure out is if my iPad can be above while I take a bath, because I'm addicted to finishing this program called The Fall, because it looks like that's a very good position for it. Let's see if this is gonna work. That's not too bad. Might be able to work. Do you like my cute, massive bowl? It's for washing your face. Okay, so it's day 7 and things are slowly starting to mush together. Like how I thought that it was only Friday and it was already Saturday. But it's not as bad as I thought it'd be. Definitely much better. I thought I'd be struggling to find things to do, which has happened, but it's more like in the evening when your day's almost over and you feel like you don't know what to do. It's good to have the TV on. I used to have the TV on like almost all the time because it's like a really good background noise and you end up watching stuff you normally wouldn't watch. So the time does pass that way as well. But yeah, it's definitely not been that bad because I've had my friends and Joel call me up here and there, and whenever I talk to them, we talk for ages, so sometimes the day passes by quite quickly without me realizing it. I'm very thankful for them. I mean, granted, I'm being quite lazy, much more lazy than I thought I'd be. You know, when you plan everything before you get there, all goes out the window. Today I slept till 12 because my bed felt just way too comfy. The one thing that's still bugging me is the food, because you don't get to choose when the food comes at all. So I keep getting woken up by knocks on the door for breakfast. So even if I don't want to wake up till say 9 or 10, it'll come at like 7:30 or 8, and it'll come with something hot like a omelet or pancakes or something that you want to eat when it's hot. But you've just been woken up, pitch black room, and they're giving you hot food and you don't feel like you want to eat it right now, but you know if you leave it, it's gonna be dead ass cold. You're forced to eat the hot stuff even if you're not hungry, because it will be even more tasteless if it goes cold. So that part sucks. And I had to choose all of my main courses for dinner on the first day, and I've completely forgotten everything I've chosen. So even if I wanted to change it, I couldn't remember what I picked in the first place. One thing I've realized after coming back from India is, you know, I forgot how much the weather affects your mood. Here, you open the curtains wanting daylight, and there's barely any daylight. I always have to keep the lights on, and so the gloomy day makes you gloomy almost, and you have to like fight it and still be happy and productive.
번호 못 가져놓 달려 포기야 기억하면서 달려 술에 빠졌단 변명 달려 bullshit 다 걸려 I hate your friends and your motherfucking crew I hate your friends and your motherfucking crew I hate your friends and your motherfucking crew I hate your friends and your motherfucking crew. Yesterday there was sun and there was rain. Stupid second test and dropped outside my door, and I've had the hot part of my breakfast because it would go cold if I didn't eat it now, and I'm now going back to bed. Something in the air and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. I've done it. Last day of quarantine was yesterday, and when I asked when I could leave, they're like, oh, it finishes at midnight. You can go at midnight, which confused me a lot. Like, that's the weirdest time to end anything or leave for anywhere. How on earth are you finding transport at midnight, you know? So stayed the night. Now I'm all packed up and ready to go, which is good. I'm actually surprisingly like a tiny bit sad about going, because I've started to like this place. Like, I mean, like anything, you get used to something, you start to like it sometimes. Normally when you arrive in a country and then you have to like have that mini culture shock and that jet lag that you have to get used to. But being forced to come here is like a little gap where you can just gather your thoughts, get over your jet lag, focus on what your plans are, and you can start working on those plans before you even get home. So in that way, it's actually been quite cool. Having my little hot drink stand, having food prepared for me, every meal, 3-course meal. Gonna miss this area. The only thing is now I'm fat. That's the downside. You can't leave the room, can't get exercise. You walk basically around the room to the bathroom, back again. That's it. I'm fat, so we gotta fix that. Bye, room. Okay, so that is it for this quarantine diaries. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, ciao.